here at Media Days for the national title game. Got to talk to some people from Washington, talk to some people from Michigan, and just give you kind of our takeaways from this circus that is Media Days. Because you don't want to put too much stock into Media Days. I mean, it's nothing that actually is going to correlate to the field. But at the exact same time, I think it's a great chance for us, just as the media, to get kind of a temperature for where things stand with these different teams. So take it with a grain of salt. Make sure you're subscribed right here to the On3 YouTube channel. Content for you the rest of the weekend here, all the way through and during the national championship game. Those during the game, probably more on the socials at JD Pickell, Twitter and Instagram. Regardless, though, make sure you're subscribed and locked in there. We appreciate y'all so much in advance for that. Let's get to the takeaways, though. For Michigan, it was a team that I think acted a lot like they had been in a spot like this before. And I'm not speaking specifically to being in a national title game, but in terms of like the high-stakes games they've been in. This group has been there, done that. Been in the college football playoff 3 different times. Won a college football playoff game just last week. I mean, plays in a high-stakes game every single year that has, I would say, as much of an impact on their offseason with that game against Ohio State as any college football playoff game would. So this team, the way they carried themselves, there wasn't a lot of anxiety in the air. There wasn't tension in the air. They were loose. They were confident. We got a chance to talk to J.J. McCarthy, and I mean, he was just obviously had a ton of people around him, but he's having a good time. He's chopping it up with other members of the media. He's passing out daps. Like, he just seemed like he was very much so cool, calm, and collected. And I think that persona leaks into the rest of your football team. However your leaders operate, that's how I think the rest of the team starts to feel. If I see my leader act a certain way, I'm going to start to feel that certain way. So that's Michigan. Overall, locked in, confident, a lot of composure, very, very loose. Now, Washington, similar sentiment in the sense that also very locked in. But to me, I think it was more so of like a silent locked in. And I don't mean they weren't talking to people. I mean, you had guys over here chopping it up for the duration of the entire, 30 minutes of Media Day when they were on the podium. So guys were talking a lot, but it felt much more so like hey, we're here to handle business. And not that Michigan wasn't here to handle business, but for Washington, it was like, we are here for the main thing. Saw a lot of the sunglasses on, saw a lot of the hoodies up, they're starting to dial in to go mode. So 2 different ways to prepare for the game itself. Michael Penix Jr., though, you can imagine. I mean, it was like a line at Six Flags trying to go and get close to him at the podium. But he, to me, seemed exactly how I'd want my quarterback to be going into the national title game. I mean, he's got the hat on, he got the sunglasses around his neck, and he just seemed as comfortable as could be, as confident and composed as he could be as well. So I think overall the sentiment for Washington, very locked in, very much so. Business is what it is right now. That's the mission right now. But I'm excited to watch it, man. Again, take of that as you will. That was kind of the feel here at Media Days, boots on the ground. Again, make sure you're subscribed right here for all the content throughout national title weekend, about the national title game. Want y'all a part of it, so make sure you're subscribed right there. Hey, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Gonna keep this party rolling. We will see y'all next time. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.